Good morning, everyone. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all the international webinar on AI and the future of communication, organized by Devani Institute of Business Management. To begin with wonderful session on an auspicious note, it's our privilege to invite our respected director ma'am of Devani Institute of Business Management to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Yeah, morning. I just want to introduce you to all our participants here, and I will also introduce them. Okay, is that fine, Professor? Yeah. So we are delighted to welcome Raghda, the lecturer of Ajman University, UAE. She is an emerging academic professional with expertise in communication and contemporary digital practices. She is actively involved in teaching, mentoring, and engaging students in innovative learning environments. Her academic interests focus on evolving role of technology, especially AI, in shaping the modern communication. With experience in higher education and a strong inclination toward research and student development, she brings valuable global perspectives on how AI is transforming media, business communication, and digital interactions. Her sessions are known for being insightful, practical, and future-oriented, helping students to connect academic concepts with real-world application. We are very happy to have you here, Professor. And I also welcome our international relation coordinator. He also joined. And we have our faculty colleagues. And you have all the first MBA students. Okay, so all the participants, the audience for the day is students who have been doing first year, the second semester.
Yes.
And we are looking forward to your session. Professor, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for me to have it. Appreciate that. Wait, give me 1 minute just to share my screen. Yes. Is my screen now shared?
You can just present it.
Is my screen now shared, my dear? No, not yet, I think.
Not presented it. You shared it.
Yes. Today we will be talking about how artificial intelligence, or AI, is changing education around the world. So as you know, AI is becoming powerful and tool that helps teachers and students and everyone to learn in smarter and more personalized ways. In particular, English language teaching is being influenced a lot by AI tools. Can you see my screen, my dear?
Yeah, we can see it, but you're not presenting it, I think. You're moving to one by one, right? Can you just press that down, that button to present?
I will. Give me 1 minute just to fix it and come back to you. Yes, 1 minute.
Or you can press Control F5.
1 minute just to fix it. Yes, I think now is good. Yes, my dear. In particular, English language teaching is being influenced a lot by AI. For example, applications can now help students improve their grammar, pronunciation, and writing instantly. This makes learning faster and more interactive. However, while AI brings many opportunities, it also comes with challenges, like making sure students still think critically and don't depend too much on technology, this is the most important things. So in this webinar, we will explore both the benefits and the challenges and also discuss what this means for teaching methods in the future. And now let's understand what AI actually means. As you know, artificial intelligence, or as we name it, AI, refers to systems that can stimulate human thinking, such as learning, problem solving, and understanding language. In education, AI is used in many ways. For example, it can give automated feedback on student works, provide adaptive learning that adjust to each student's level, and use language models to help with writing and communication. As you know, because of these applications, AI helps improve efficiency by saving time, increases accessibility so more students can learn anytime and anywhere, and supports learner autonomy, meaning students can learn more independently, which is the most important things, that students can learn more independently. If we go to an AI and starting to talk about the writing developments, as you know that AI supports writing skills, and as we all know, so AI tools can help students with grammar correction directly and improve their writing style, making their work clearer and more accurate. They also support idea generation, provide suggestions when students don't know how to start, and help to structure writing by organizing paragraph, arguments, cause and effect writing, compare and contrast, many other writing style. But however, there is an important risk. We should highlight it. If students rely too heavily on AI, if students depend too heavily on AI, if I ask any student any question, he definitely, if he didn't know, he directly going to ChatGPT, as we know, and get the answer and then answer me. This is the shorter way for the student. So the students depends too heavily on AI, it may reduce their ability to write independently and think creatively. Okay, as a student, no need for thinking. I will go directly to get the answer from ChatGPT and that's it. This is the risk actually for the over-reliance or overuse for the independently way for the AI. If we go to the AI for the speaking, for example, proficiency, as we know that AI supports even speaking skills. So AI enables stimulated conversations, allowing a student to practice speaking as if they are talking to a real person. As you know, in the many applications that you see now, that, okay, there is advertisement for the X application, for example, that giving the private or personal tutor to learn the Spanish or French language, for example. So AI enables stimulated conversation, allowing students to practice speaking as if they are talking to a real person. This gives them more opportunities to use English in a practical way. So it also helps with pronunciation and fluency by providing instant feedback and correction, which helps students improve faster. Another important benefit is that AI creates a low anxiety learning environment. I will double focus on this word, low anxiety learning environment. That means students can practice without feeling shy, without afraid of making mistakes, which builds their confidence. I will repeat it very fast. The speaking proficiency and AI, it helps with the pronunciation and fluency, as we know, by providing instant feedback and correction. So another important benefit is that the AI creates a low anxiety learning environment. So students can practice without feeling shy, without feeling afraid of making mistakes. That's definitely 100% builds their confidence. And then If we're trying to go to another field or another type, that's if we focus on personalized learning, AI-powered adaptive systems can respond to each learner individual needs, that adjusting the level and pace of learning based on their performance. So this makes differentiated instruction easier, as teachers can support students at different levels more effectively. As a result, it promotes a learner-centered approach, where the focus is on the student's need, progress, and learning style rather than one-size-fits-all methods. Let's move to another part. If we look to assessment and feedback, so AI can provide immediate data-driven feedback, helping students understand their mistakes right away and improve quickly. It also strengthens formative assessment, which means ongoing evaluation during the learning process rather than just final exam. So at the same time, AI helps reduce teachers' workload by automating tasks like grading, while also improving response time so students get feedback faster. If we move to the academic integrity and plagiarism, which is the most important thing, which discuss some, let's say, ethical concern, because plagiarism is under the ethical concern. So AI introduced a new forms of academic dishonesty. For example, students may submit work generated by AI without acknowledging it. This means plagiarism is no longer just copying from other people, but also includes using AI-generated content without proper credit. As a result, this raises important questions about authorization and originality. In addition to that, challenge how we define a student's own work. If I ask you a question, can you tell me how to avoid plagiarism? Any idea of how to avoid plagiarism?
Maybe like ChatGPT and all whatever content we are taking, rather than copying it, you just use them for improving your language.
What's your opinion about if I want you to write for me an paragraph, a cause and effect paragraph, and I told you I need your own work and I want it without plagiarism, but you used ChatGPT, how to avoid mistake or how to avoid plagiarism of your writing, what you shall do?
Maybe I write my thoughts in my own words and I use ChatGPT only for improving it.
Actually, if we want to avoid plagiarism, we have two options. First one, we can paraphrase our sentences. So we are a little bit changing the phrases by our own way, or make reference. At the end, we make reference. We took this sentences from this website, for example. We took this paragraph or this quote from this website or from this author or whatever. So we should either paraphrase or references to avoid plagiarism. Or we can, I'll give you another option. It will be maybe just a little bit easier. If you can go to any website that they can give you exactly how much the percentage of the plagiarism. Approximately in academic way, we accept 20%. of the plagiarism. We accept until 20%. So they will be appearing in the page that you are doing, for example, 25% of a plagiarism, and they will highlight what your plagiarism do, where, which sentence. So we can take this sentence and paraphrase it, try to rechange or rewrite it again in our own way, in our own verb, in our own noun or vocabulary, and then change it again and write it in our own way. So here we change a little bit. We name it paraphrasing. We paraphrase the sentences so we avoid this plagiarism. So the acceptance percentage is 20% for the plagiarism. Wallahi, this is the most important thing, the plagiarism actually, because many students fall in the trap of the plagiarism nowadays because they are a little bit not fully aware about how to paraphrase or how to make reference to avoid any plagiarism. Let's move to the another part, which is the also actually this I think we reach here. One minute, sorry. Yes, so here we reach, so let's look at some common forms of AI misuse in students' work. So one example is the direct submission of AI-generated text, where students present AI work as their own without any changes. As I told you, we should little bit make change to avoid the plagiarism using our own vocabulary. You know, sometimes if you see the vocabulary that they are using in the ChatGPT, too much hard. So sometimes I tell my students, if you want to make it little bit, we name it humanized, okay? Tell ChatGPT, for example, or Gemini, that please make this paragraph as written by a human, or please humanize this paragraph. So the ChatGPT or Gemini or any other Grammarly or whatever, they will rewrite it again in a proper way, just like your own words. So this is also a trick, okay? Don't tell anybody that I tell you that. But this is a trick that you avoid the trap of the AI. So direct submission of AI not acceptable actually. So where a student presents AI work as their own without any change, this is a very big mistake that the student misuse. And another issue is paraphrasing AI content without truly understanding. Sometimes students try to paraphrase, changing the word without understanding the exact vocabulary. So you should be fully understanding the meaning, which means a student may submit work they cannot explain, which is so wrong. You should explain, you should be fully understanding all the meaning, and then you submit your work. So there are also hybrid text. We name it hybrid text, where a student combine AI-generated content with their own writing, for example. So this is make it difficult to identify, which is very nice, approximately. It will be less than 20% sometimes. If we move to another part, which is the, if we look at some practical strategies, teacher can use or learner can use as well. First, teachers can design authentic and personalized tasks, making assignment more meaningful and harder to simplify or simply copy or generate using AI. So second, they can use process-based assessment, where a student submit drafts and revisions. So this helps track their progress and ensure the work is genuinely theirs. So I prefer for all students to write their first draft, then do revision. to avoid any plagiarism, as I told you before. So finally, encouraging an oral defense of written work allows students to explain their ideas, providing their understanding and ownership. Another way or another things, if we talk about the responsible use of AI, it's important to promote responsible and transparent use of AI, where students or learners or anybody are honest about when and how they use these tools. AI should be integrated as a support tools, not a replacement. It's a support, not replacement for students' own thinking and effort. It should help learners, or it should help everybody actually, not to do work for them at all. At the same time, we need to develop students' critical digital literacy so they can evaluate AI-generated content to question its accuracy and use it wisely. So as I told you, and I will repeat it, it's so important to promote responsible and transparent use of AI. So we can use honestly way and in a very clear, accurate way, and keep in your mind that it's a support tool, not a replacement of your thoughts. Another point, even with AI in the classroom, teachers are still the main guides, believe me. As your teacher, mashallah, here sitting. So teachers help students to think critically and make good decisions. Teachers also provide ethical guidance that AI cannot, and the important human interaction that AI really cannot give. In short, we can say AI supports teacher very well, but can never replace them, which is the most important thing. Another point that I want you as well to be aware of, teacher can use AI to enhance learning activities in a smart way. And for example, students can critically evaluate AI-generated content, deciding what's accurate and what's not accurate. They can also do collaborative writing and peer review using AI to suggest improvements, but still working together. AI can help with the brainstorming ideas and editing, but the student remain in control of the process and making learning more interactive and meaningful. For a future of directions in the English language, let's look at the bigger picture for English learning. English continues to be a global language, as you know, connecting people all over the world. AI will keep shaping how we communicate, from writing to speaking. This means students need new skills, including digital literacy, critical evaluation of AI content, and effective prompts designed to use AI tools wisely. If we go to the conclusion, AI is in education brings both opportunities and challenges. To use it effectively, teachers need awareness, a very education, and will be very thoughtful awareness, understanding how AI affects learning and teaching. Ultimately, teachers also play a central role in guiding students to use AI responsibly and thoughtfully, making sure technology enhances learning rather than replacing it. A very big thanks for your teacher that's sitting here in front of you, because she's the best, will stay the best, inshallah. Appreciate that, and thank you so much for you and for your listening. Any question, my dear? Or before any question, can I ask you some question if you want to?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes. If I ask you, write one of the students write a paragraph related to compare and contrast, for example, what you will do first time? Write a paragraph, compare and contrast. Compare between two things, relationship between children and parents, for example. The relationship between children and parents.
So if you want them to write it, you know that definitely they'll be using some AI tool only to get the answers, right? Today it is very problematic. Everybody is going to use
Exactly.
that. So what I will tell them is maybe like don't use one tool. You take 2 or 3 AI tools, ask the same question, do an analysis, which tool is giving you the best answer, like that you have to come out with some inference. That is the way I will motivate them to use AI.
Very nice. Any other?
Good morning, madam.
Hello.
Can you say the impact of AI in futures of students' educations?
Not that much. I cannot hear. The voice is lagging. Please say it again.
Okay, madam. Can you say impact of AI tools in students' education in future?
Sorry, it's not. Can you please write it? If you have a chat, can you please write it for me?
And he is asking you what is the impact of AI on future of education. Because we are like MBA, mostly we focus on business communication, all those things, right? So since you are from English department, can you just tell us how it have an impact on our students' performance and what we can do?
As I hear, I will answer you what I'm hearing, that artificial intelligence, is referring to the system that can stimulate human thinking, as you know, such as learning, problem solving, and understanding language. In education, AI used in many ways. For example, it can give automated feedback, provide adaptive learning that adjusts to each student's level, and using these models to help with writing or any communication skills. As you know that we have 4 skills in English. We have speaking, writing, listening, reading. We can use each skills. For each skills, we can use AI. This is a very important point that's why AI brings many opportunities and many challenges, I know, at the same time in the future coming. And we know very well what they do.
Students, any questions?
Good morning, ma'am. Based on your experience at Ajman University, how is AI used in education?
Because of this way, AI can help improve efficiency, by saving time of studying, increases accessibility, so more students can learn anytime and anywhere and everywhere as well. And also supports learner autonomy, meaning the students can learn more independently anywhere and everywhere. This is also the most important thing. And we should don't forget that this is a support tool, not replacement. So you should study hard by yourself, then going to the AI. Or you will be independent. You cannot study if there is no internet, for example, if there is no Wi-Fi, you cannot study. I'll give you a very simple example. So don't depend or rely too much on the AI. Try to study independently first, then use AI as a tool, helpful way. Don't use it as all replacement tool.
Thank you, ma'am.
I appreciate that. Thank you for you too, my dear. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that I did a webinar with you. A very nice student, mashallah. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a great
Thank you.
session.
Please see you. Assalamu alaikum. Any question? That's it. Very happy to meet you. Appreciate that. Assalamu alaikum.
And we want to see you in person also in our campus if time possible.
Appreciate that, Habibti. Thank you so much. So happy to be there. Inshallah.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Assalamu alaikum. Take care. Bye bye.